inside. Chicago's first basket comes after 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
You see the philosophy there. Rick Smits got in front of the post, but no weak side help. Just lobbed the ball over.
Pippen, double team, hook, off the back iron. Pippen comes up with the loose.
See, on the other end, the Pacers' strategy has been
that they wanted to get Davis involved. He likes when Davis is aggressive and shoots it because he's shooting over 70% from the field. Smits reminds me a lot of Bill Lamb.
Now Rodman gets in front of the pass and saves it into Brown. Kukoc leads Pippen.
How you doing? Which leads to the Pippen pass to Kukoc, the lob, back cut, layup. Now you see Rodman transition defense. Every time Chicago gets a turnover or a missed shot, Indiana has 4 guys back.
Longley may have traveled. Crowd thought so. Jackson misses the 3. The Bulls have 8 seconds. 2-on-1 break. Rodman from Pippen.
Isaiah, energy, toughness. Dennis Rodman has brought that in the first half. He's given his team a spark.
Chicago, that Michael Jordan will be named this year's most valuable player, which means he will have won it 5 times, tying him with Bill Russell. Bob?
He gets the rebound and pitches it ahead to Pippen, who waits for Harper, who is fouled.
Follow that up. He gets the rebound. Pippen ran out, gives him the hand signal, but Jackson is back. Pippen patiently waits, let the play develop. No look pass to Ron Harper. Layup, Bulls up.
12.
Dennis Rodman has 9, and the big 3 is yet to get on track for the Chicago Bulls.
And here's a steal. Pippen for Jordan. Mullen at his mercy.
Early and got himself a dunk. This time, the little wheel and deal, the whirling dervish move in the lane, and the MVP of this season once again drops it in to give his team a 7-point lead.
Part of the reason why.
His team sustaining that energy drive because they're an older team now, so they have to pick their spots.
Michael from Pippen spins baseline. Got it!
Once again, Kukoc sort of faking the double team. They're making Mark Jackson work to get the ball up the floor. Use some of that shot clock. But right now it's 14 on the shot clock.
Stolen by Harper as he cuts in front of Miller. But how quickly did Harper heed Pippen's advice and get up on Miller defensively for the steal and the hoop. Smits had it knocked away. Mullen finding Jackson. Michael's on Reggie. 5 seconds to shoot. Stolen by Pippen. 3-on-0. Let Michael do it.
To Michael Jordan, but here's Scottie Pippen once again electrifying this crowd with his defense. The hard work to Scottie Pippen on that play, the glory to Michael Jordan.
But that wasn't a foul. That was just good defense.
There's Pippen again with the steal.
But they give it right back.
2 free throws that McKee has missed in the playoffs.
Michael with room.
No matter how many you've missed before, is going in.
Here's his next shot. It's going in. Can't do it. .45 to play. Trailing by 9. Jackson has it knocked away by Pippen, but it's out of bounds.
Keep up with Michael Jordan, who is the top scorer in the playoff at 32 a game. There was the double team on him. Goes behind to Pippen, and Pippen's first shot drops. Scottie Pippen.
Court player, I'm happy tonight because they're letting contact go, and no one's picking up easy fouls.
Goaltending, Kukoc with his hands. You can see very active hands by the Bulls, and Rick Smits lost the ball, loose ball, and Michael Jordan gets it away from Reggie Miller.
Looking Longley.
Pippen to Kukoc. Basket
Advantage of 8 points and fast break. Now this is just unselfish play. Kukoc comes down the middle. They had either Longley, who was underneath the rim.
Game.
I buy that. There's no doubt about it. This is time where, you know, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Rodman are all averaging 41 minutes a game.
Pippen with the long reach gets it away from Jackson and scores.
Now keep an eye on this steal right here by Scottie Pippen. It's 1 of 8 turnovers for Indiana in that first half, which has cost them 8 points in transition. Now at the other, now
the Pacers by 4. Rose guarded by Jordan. Pippen over to help with 8 on the shot clock. Slapped away by Jordan. And another steal. Michael had 5 in game 1. And Ron Harper.
High percentage three-point shot.
Travis Stern for him. Scott Burrell into the...
Plus he put the ball in the basket. But in his 6 years, that's 84%.
Bulls have not gotten a basket in over 7 minutes. Incredible drought for them, which is end best.
Pippen with a couple of turnovers, but basically Mark defeated it, got it down, and made things happen in transition.
Here's Michael Jordan. His time up, he hits it. Thank you very much, Tony Kukoc, with Ron Harper, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, and Luke Longley. We'll watch the foul situation as the big people for the Bulls have 3. Here is Jordan trying to get a basket off against.
He's taking care of everything. He's registering the assist, and he's moving the ball.
That's the big story. He's distributing the ball a lot better, you're right, than he did in game 1. Pippen hits a 3. Miller giving the Pacers a 3-point lead. He has 5 in the game. It's been a slow night for Reggie Miller, but his team is up by 3 in the second half. Longley with a pass to Scottie Pippen.
Longley's doing a nice job passing the basketball. Reggie Miller has got to get in the flow. He's 2 for 8 from the floor right now.
Jackson trying to set it up, working against Pippen. Goes in aggressively, a little bit too aggressively.
You're going to see Mark, see, as he steps into Pippen right there. You could have called an offensive foul. He threw that one up.
Kukoc gives the Bulls their first lead since a minute and a half into the second quarter when they were up 30 to 28. 2-point lead for the Bulls.
They look like they're in the trap.
And Smith knocks it away. And it's going to be Indiana's ball as Pippen arguing with Hugh Hollins.
Yeah, he's
changing.
That's right. They were in there 1-2, 1-1, full court trap after a foul shot. Now that's the first time that they have shown it tonight. Now this is just a bad pass. You have to shorten the passing lanes. That's what we said at the top. Shorten the passing lane.
In the second half, the Bulls have a 9-8 edge. Michael Jordan back in the game, out 2.5 minutes this quarter. And the Bulls had a 9-4 edge while Jordan sat and get another turnover.
It's an uncontested layup. Now the rest of this is all like Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is all over the place. And just watch as he strips right in.
From the baseline, and Indiana trying to narrow it again, down by 7. Mullen, Jackson, Antonio Davis, Miller, and Smith, and another turnover. And it looks like Indiana now with 17 turnovers.
You're going to see him. Here's another strip. Be careful because he's looking for the deflection from the rear on your dribble.
Smith's going strong. Blocked by Scottie Pippen. Pacers trail by 4 points, trying to even the best of 7 and 1 apiece and steal one here at the United Center. And Pippen gets the ball away from Mark Jackson. Stuck with him. 2-on-1. Jordan fouled by Miller.
Now you're going to see it right here. See, watch Pippen get away with the bump and then the grab. There it is right there. See, once again, it's an all-defensive first-team guy, and then you're always going to get the non-call.
5 for Scottie Pippen, but tonight for a change he's scoring as well with 16. Pippen for 3.
Yes.
19 now for Scottie Pippen.
And you look at it, Dick, and then the lack of taking care of
position before the Pacers could set their defense up. Pippen driving and hitting.
Miller, he throws Ron Harper, faded to the corner, and then dribbled to the baseline.
Pippen from Rodman.
I tell you, the Bulls are executing.
Why when you play at home, you feel better than when you do on the road? Well, anytime you have 23 in red.
Mullen. Contact but no foul. Longley saves it to Pippen. It's a 3-on-1 with only Best back. And Pippen slams it in his face. plus the foul.
Wow, this was unbelievable by Scottie Pippen. He gives the ball up a little prematurely to Michael Jordan, right back, and look at Scottie Pippen with the wingspan and the long arm, and Travis Best, nothing he can do. He even tried to take the foul, and Scottie just went right through him, and then an inline out of bounds.
Pippen hits the foul line jumper. Bounce pass to Longley, and Luke with the left hand. Smits. And his pass knocked back in his face by Pippen. There's going to be a shot clock violation, and there it is.
Right to the basket and puts the onus on the official to call a foul.
And here's Pippen cutting, and Longley finding him with a nice bounce pass. Harper from Pippen. Hit. Harper into the lane on the run, and he hits the defense, but couldn't hit the shot. Pippen's open. Here's his three, and a big one.
How often?
Pippen, a leading jumper that reestablishes an 8-point Chicago lead. Indy by half a dozen. Jordan.
Become a defensive battle where we can stop you and you can stop right now and get them the ball.
Pacers by 5 after the 3. Michael cuts it late 23, and Larry has gone with Travis Best with the game on the line here in the 4th. This is Best surrounded as they press in the backcourt, but he works it free to Antonio Davis. Now Jalen Rose swatted away by Pippen. Best doubled in the backcourt, and it's stolen by Kukoc. Here's Pippen, wants a 3, which could have cut it to 2, and it does. 3, watch this. Michael, catch, shoot, can't cut it to 2. Pippen rebounds, 4 seconds on the clock. Pippen is going to slam it, but that's going to do it if they can get it in.
The great little jump hook in the lane.
Scottie. And he tips home his own miss to make it 5-4.
You see, they'll go at Miller right away to test that ankle. When Scottie missed that shot, Miller wasn't able to block him out, and Scottie got the easy tap in.
Mullen lost it. Jordan back with Pippen. Scottie to the hole, fouled by Reggie out of the corner. Tough shot, air. Pippen dishes to Michael. To Pippen for the reverse that ties the game.
Shooter, he has to put it on the floor and create a shot.
Pippen puts it on the floor, and when
he touches the ball in the low post.
There's a 3, and the Pacers are within 4. Michael to answer. There it is. Chicago by 5. Longley off the Pippen pass.
Test that goes through your mind.
11. Miller over on the double team. Pippen lets fly.
The Bulls are really shooting
going against their philosophy. Double teams Jordan. They swing it around. Pippen catch Davis coming, steps back, and drills the J. And then come
9% in this half. Michael again. Cross court to Pippen. Head fake. Longley open. Great ball movement.
Now you watch the good ball movement by Chicago. Jordan reads the double team. They swing. They kick. Look at Longley draw. Smits to the middle. Sitting there wide open for the J. That's to test them quickly.
Longley catch and shoot. Mullen for 3. Way off. Rodman deals the outlet to Pippen. Michael is open. Good. Reggie for three. Just short. Pippen has it. 3-on-2 if they push it. Scottie to
down to get to his pocket to bring that shot up because he knows he can't move his feet.
Pippen steps in front and picks it off. Jackson is back, but it's a 2-on-1 with Michael. Look out! And Jackson. Pippen from Rodman. Here's Longley. Kukoc has it. Kukoc with the jumper from the foul line.
Indiana has Davis in the game because he brings them the energy and the emotion.
Kukoc to Rodman, who slings it out to Pippen, and now curve for three. Got it.
Davis is stepping up. Jalen Rose knocked Tony Kukoc down, then drove the lane. That's the plan of toughness right now for the Pacers.
Kukoc is all alone, though.
The mismatch, Pippen on best, they spot it, and he scores over the top of him. You could see it all.
Now Steve Kerr being back in the game.
Pippen to Kukoc.
It is 10 feet high, but it's also the thing we feel the most pressure.
The answer this time. Harper clears it, gives them a new 24. And Michael will try again, and this time it's the result he wants.
For the Chicago Bulls, if Mark Jackson can hit that, then on the closeouts, he'll be able to get dribble penetration.
Kukoc ties it, gets it back, and misses the 20-footer long. Pippen into the lane, left hands it home.
Transition, Derek McKee tries to stay with him, but you see Rick Smith screens his own man, and Scottie.
Anytime you come home in a Game 5 situation, the pressure is on you to win at home.
Pippen gets his own rebound. Michael wants a three. Michael has a three.
Already in the first quarter against Indiana.
Pippen to the glass, and it's set. Kukoc drives on Davis. Pippen into the lane and hits the floater. Kukoc in the lane. Makes it.
Bulls are passing the ball very crisply. The off-the-ball movement there by Tony Kukoc, little sweeping left-hand hook. And when you look at the Pacers.
Michael gets rid of it to Scottie, who banks it home. Jordan from Pippen. Swedish
Green hard. Now you watch Pippen right there as he throws it out to Jordan. Jordan will square up, stare McKee down, and shoot it right through the box. Run their offense.
Derek McKee. 5 on the 24. McKee shot blocked by Longley. Into the hands of Pippen. Here they come. Harper all the way to the hoop. Got it!
From the sideline.
That's the adjustment that Tex wins. You know, Tex invented the.
Harder is a youthful-looking 76. Harder is 66. Two of the great assistants in the business. And an Indiana offensive foul.
Jackson complained, if you're going to call the foul on Rodman, Rick Smith's moves on every screen he sets, that's he throws that ball ahead and turns that corner. 2 times in a row now they've run the same play with both the same results.
1 of 2 for Pippen, who has a dozen, and who now deflects the ball out of bounds.
You know, Bob, to follow up on the point that you made earlier about Indiana.
They're going to run that same play again with Scottie to the outside, this time off a screen roll and a give and go.
It's a beauty. Plus the foul.
Tonight, speed is winning.
15 for Pippen. Jordan's on the bench with 17. And Scottie, all over the place, nearly steals the inbound. Mike Pippen with 15. Chicago with a 55-32 lead.
And that's the number that Larry Bird feared, that 15 points by Scottie Pippen, and he has it in the first half.
Now 17. He equals Michael.
4 and 5, and you got to go back to Indiana with some type of confidence and belief in your system.
Ron Harper around Mullen to the basket, count it, plus the foul. Remains in the lineup with a 26-point lead. Kukoc has room and has the hoop. A variation of the performance put on by the Bulls tonight. Pippen swats it right back at Jackson's face. Michael from half court.
He says, don't help me. I have him. Don't help me. You stay with your people. And Mark Jackson says, I'm going to back you down. Now, this is not Brevin Knight or Charlie Ward. This is Scottie Pippen. And Scottie says, Mark, not tonight. The Bulls had more points at half than the Pacers have at the end of the third quarter. That's how dominant they have been tonight, 57 to 56.
And Pippen adds 2 more on the reverse.
They have reason to believe.
Foul was on Antonio Davis. Kukoc switches to the right. Pippen is cutting and Kukoc sees it. Scottie missed it but keeps it alive. Another drive to the left hand and he ties the game.
To guard Davis inside.
Kukoc from Pippen. For complete coverage of the NBA Conference Finals.com, your ultimate guide to the playoffs.
On that baseline cut.
Yeah, right now, Doug, that's why this offense is so good.
With Michael on the bench, Scottie looking to take control offensively. Drives baseline, double pumps. He's coming to the line with a chance to complete a 3-point play.
Help him. You probably see him come in the screen to come over to double teaming, but Smith lets him go baseline where there is no help. And now you give up the possible 3-point play. You always have to push your people to
let that ball go, but obviously he's still able.
Must make that shot.
Thus far he has. Pippen to the hoop. And Jordan. Pippen from Rodman for 3. Replaced by Derek McKee.
See, now Miller will guard Pippen and they'll put McKee on Jordan, who's a little bit taller defender. So Scottie's going to take Reggie Miller into the post.
They can't come back out shooting Jays.
Davis has 14. It's Pippen finding Harper. Head fake, jumper, got it.
That's hard.
Looking for Smits. Jackson dribbles it off his foot. Foot race to the loose ball. Won by Pippen. To the hoop.
And now guarding Pippen. Will Pippen take him into the post and they'll punish him in there?
He looks to do it. Now backs up to the side. It's Jordan. Quick turnaround. Michael Jordan. Scottie Pippen got into the passing lane and picked it off. The Bulls can tie with a basket here.
And you're going to see him shoot the gap, read the eyes of Tony Davis, and pick that one off.
Make a shot.
Jalen Rose forces one, and Pippen gets a piece of it. And now Rose, in frustration, fouls Scottie. That
Free throw line where he was 0 for 2 in game plays and got this crowd. Bob, great balance right now for the Pacers. Everybody in the game has a field goal.
Jackson, Smits. Pippen got a hand on it. Longley picks it up. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Michael to Pippen, the travel.
Turnover from Rick Smits leads to this. A 2-on-1 fast break. Michael Jordan, and you get Scottie Pippen with the big slam. And then the careless inbounds play. Reggie Miller just took his eye off the ball. Momentum, energy plays, and you cannot make those kind of...
Next month's NBA draft. It's all at MSNBC Sports.
They started picking up full court. That's the effect of it. Rodman and Jordan.
Here's Michael. It's McKee on him now. Miller comes over on the double team. Scottie with the floater.
I think they're going to have to make Pippen.
Now you watch Scottie Pippen in the low post. As he gets it, he fakes, and he uses his speed to go around Miller with the extension right over Davis's fingertips. Now you watch Red free throw line, and that's what Scottie is trying to do. Get his...
Jordan to the hoop, then dishes it out to Pippen. Cross-court curve, open 3, got it!
Bench, and allows them to have confidence to come out and perform.
Jalen Rose against Bushler. Pippen comes over to help, and Rose is denied. McKee on him. Michael into the lane. The follow. That doesn't drop, but then Pippen is there finally for the tip.
Indiana has got to get on the board.
In the bike down in the tunnel. He'll be back soon, we would guess. But not for Kukoc as long as he stays this high. Here's Pippen with the fadeaway. And Scottie Pippen nails it. McKee has it knocked away by Pippen. And Scottie eventually comes up with it. Head fake on Smits. Into the lane against 3 defenders. Can't put it down. Loose ball tipped out to Pippen. Kerr can tie it. And does. For the Bulls to draw even.
Steve Kerr spotting up. He's been big today. This is his 11th point of the game. And that's a huge shot because you give up a...
Kerr into the post.
Michael from Kukoc. Bounce pass to Longley. It won't go. Miller and Pippen battling, and Scottie comes away with it. Pippen. Chicago leads it, 81-79.
The offensive rebound by Scottie Pippen. Reggie Miller's got to come up with this ball. It's a critical play. And what does it lead to? It leads to Scottie Pippen off the little stagger screen and the open jump shot. You see now a jump ball.
Again, a 2-point game. Pippen driving. Throws up a little hook. It bounces home, plus a foul.
On the screen, and he puts Antonio Davis into a foul.
And Davis.